Hi, I'm Kep Kepner CPA here in Dallas. We're going to talk about profitability. Oh my gosh, isn't it great? My company showed a 10% profit. Wow, $1 million in sales, that's $100,000. Isn't that great? Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Okay? Might be really great if you've also paid yourself a $100,000 salary, so you really made $200,000 before you paid yourself. That would be really great. Now you're getting somewhere. But what's it going to take to do $2 million in sales instead of $1 million? So you can bring to the bottom line maybe not 10%, but maybe 15 or 20. So you can have your salary plus a $500,000 profit. Now you're really talking. The problem is that people look too much at the bottom line. To grow your business, you've got to look at the gross profit line. For every dollar that you sell, what does it take to create that sale? If the product you're selling costs you 20 cents and the labor to put it together costs you 30 cents, then for every dollar of sales that you have, you're going to spend 50 cents. So it's going to drop 50% to the gross profit line, and then you're going to have that to cover your overhead, to cover your salary, and to cover your profit. So your salary you can play all kinds of games with. You can give yourself more salary, less. You can play yourselves all kinds of perks if they're legal and okay. You can control where you want to office, so you might have high rent expense or low. But the bottom line, your overhead, you've got a lot of control over. When it comes to making money, what you want to control are the above the line expenses, not your bottom line profit, but your gross profit. And in the example I gave, if you're going to make 50% gross profit on every dollar of sale, then you can really concentrate, and you know that if I sell an extra 100,000 in sales, I'm going to have an extra 50,000 to cover overhead. If my overhead is already covered, then that 50,000 is going to drop to the bottom line. So instead of making 100,000 in profit or 10%, you're going to make close to 15%, and you're going to have 150,000 on the bottom line. So concentrating on the gross profit is where you make your money in your business. Overhead is overhead. And there are enough people talking about overhead. Haven't you heard them? Oh, my overhead's too high. I can't do that. My overhead is too high. I'm sorry. They're concentrating on the wrong thing. Doesn't it mean that they shouldn't be careful about committing to overtime? It doesn't mean that they shouldn't worry about committing to overhead, because if you rent office space that's twice as expensive, you're going to have that higher expense for the term of the lease. So you should be concerned about that. But really, you make your money at the gross profit line. Every dollar of sales drops 50 cents to your overhead. If your overhead's already covered, it drops it right to the profit line. So if you need to understand how to manage your profitability and how to forecast and set targets the right way, then give us a call. We can help you.